Your OPEC Plus shocked investors over the weekend with a cut of over 1 million barrels a day, leading to a fresh inflation concerns.
Petroleum exporting countries has announced major cuts in production.
Surprise cut of over 1 million barrels per day.
That action is expected to send gas prices higher.
Hello everyone. Oil is one of the most important commodities in the global economy, and it is no wonder that countries with abundant oil reserves hold significant economic and geopolitical power. However, this concentration of power in the hands of a few oil-producing countries has led to concern about a monopoly that can drive up prices and limit access to oil. So, this is our first series where we'll be talking about OPEC and OPEC+, and we'll be sharing the history, purpose and impact of these organizations on the global oil market and the economy. In the first series, we'll explore what is OPEC and OPEC+ and the strategies used by them to control oil prices. Not taking much time, let's get into the video. For a long time, the United States has aimed to diminish the power of oil-producing countries and reduce its dependency on foreign oil. The Organization of the Petroleum Exporting Countries, that is OPEC and OPEC+, are two groups of oil-producing nations that have formed an influential cartel in the global oil markets. Let's make this clear. OPEC+ is a cartel, and the basic definition of a cartel is companies who join together to control prices and limit the competition. So, OPEC was established in 1960 and currently consists of 14 member countries, with Saudi Arabia being the largest producer. OPEC+ is a broader alliance that includes several non-OPEC countries such as Russia and Kazakhstan, with the aim of controlling oil prices through production cuts. OPEC and OPEC+ member countries account for around 44% and 55% of the world's oil production, respectively. This gives this group a significant influence on global oil prices, as any decision they make regarding the production level can greatly impact supply and demand dynamic. OPEC and OPEC+ meetings are closely watched by market participants, as these decisions made at this gathering can have a significant impact on oil prices. On 2nd of April 2023, OPEC+ alliance announced voluntary cut to the production that shocked the world. They decided to cut oil supply by 1.16 million barrels a day, on top of the existing 2 million barrels per day. This move by OPEC Plus could push oil prices to $100 a barrel. Now, we'll see how this decision can have a significant impact on the global economy and inflation. Higher oil prices translate to higher costs for businesses and individuals who rely on oil, such as transportation and manufacturing industries. As a result, companies may increase their prices, leading to inflation. Moreover, higher oil prices can lead to decrease in the consumer spending, as individuals may have less disposable income. This can further impact businesses and the overall economy. In addition, increased inflation can lead to a decrease in the purchasing power of money, affecting the standard of living for people in countries that rely heavily on imported oil. OPEC's strategy to push oil prices up is a well-known tactic that they have been using for decades. The primary objective of this strategy is to increase the revenue for the countries that are a part of OPEC group. OPEC's strategy involves limiting the supply of oil in the market to create a scarcity of oil, which in turn increases the price of oil. By doing so, OPEC can earn more revenue per barrel of oil. Some critics argue that OPEC's strategy is unfair to consumers, as it leads to higher fuel prices, which can have a detrimental effect on the global economy. They also argue that OPEC's strategy is unsustainable in the long term, as it encourages the development of alternative sources of energy. Despite the criticism, OPEC has continued to use this strategy, as it's seen as the most effective way to increase revenue for their member countries. Overall, the decision made by OPEC and OPEC+ has a direct impact on the global oil market. And that concludes the first series of our exploration of OPEC and OPEC+. We hope that you have gained a better understanding of the history, purpose and impact of these organizations on the global oil market and the economy. In the next series, we'll continue by understanding the rise of US shale producer and the impact on the global oil market. We'll also look into the No-OPEC Act bill and its potential impact on OPEC and the oil market. So stay tuned for more insight. Until next time, keep exploring and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more insights.